Hello, welcome back to another video. And in this video, I'll teach you how to make 3 different classes. So first we're going to start with Atomic Bomb class. To start, it's slash give ap command block. Because you're going to need a command block. After that, what we're going to have to do is type this. Slash scoreboard, objective add, Atomic Bomb class, dummy. And you create it. And after you create it, you go into a command block. Inside the command block, you put this and repeat, which is execute as at A, so it's executing as the player, because that's what at A means. It means all players. At S, so the location of where it's executing, and S means self. If the player score at S charge matches 800 to 804, and if score at S atomic bomb class matches 1, meaning if they have the class selected, and if their score reaches 800 to 804, it's gonna run kill at E distance with it, anything within 10 blocks. Scores equals atomic bomb class equals 0. So anything that has atomic bomb class of score of 0. And you can put this if you want, or you can make it so it doesn't kill players. But I have it so it doesn't kill the Ender Dragon, because I use these classes for manhunt. So I have type equals exclamation mark means everything except that. So Minecraft Ender Dragon. Okay. For the next command block, you're going to type this and put it in repeat like always. That's execute as, like the one before. It's executing as a player. Their charge, it matches 1, so it's their class selected. And then this is adding 1. This is a cooldown. This is what I mean by this is a cooldown for the class. Like in the one for radiation, I told you guys that it was gonna have a cooldown. In the radiation we didn't use it, but in this one we do. This is what's gonna determine the cooldown. You can have the cooldown somewhere separate, but I prefer here so like that you can actually see it, because you can only have one displayed here at a time, and you can also have another displayed in the list menu. So this just adds 1 to charge, and it starts a timer. Then we do another one. In this one, we put this. This is the what resets the skill cooldown. This is 4,400. So this is like I think almost 2 minutes. Yeah, almost 2 minutes of a cooldown. And this makes it so it resets the charge. You can pause it right now. And one more. This one is what makes it so every mob can be killed by the ability. It gives everything that's not a player type equals Minecraft player 0. So now that I made that, it's done. Prediction's done. So size scoreboard. Let's make a command block that summons zombies. Summon zombie. Button. Okay. And to choose a class, you do slash scoreboard player set. Yeah, set. At C or at S, whatever you do. Mine is atomic bomb class 1. But I also have to reset radiation. So at B, radiation class 0. Now, so it's gonna take forever to load up. So I'm just gonna advance it a little bit. So I'm gonna set this to 790. Okay. Forget Recito. Oh. Oh, it shouldn't deactivate. Why? There you go. For some reason that was now there, and it killed all the zombies around me. Let's make the whole here. set it to 790. Boom. All the zombies around me died. Now time for the next one. Okay, so something I just figured out is that if you don't know which scoreboard you have, you can type this slash scoreboard players list and then the name of the user. And then you press it and it tells you the score you have on all the classes on scoreboards. That's pretty cool. Okay, on to the next class. The next one is called Escape Artist. So you give yourself a command block and then you type esto slash scoreboard objective add escape artist dummy. Remember, you can change the name here to whatever you want. These are just the names I have. But if you change the name of this, then you also have to change them in all the other commands. So I'd recommend just keeping them like this, and then you can just change the name of the actual class that you have it to display for the user. So like for the other classes, for example, atomic bomb, I can just put a sign here that says weirdo or something like that, and just name that the class. Okay, now that I created a scoreboard, I can do the next command, which is this. I put it in repeat and always active like always. Execute as at A, so as the player, and location of the player. If they have a charge of 60 to 64, I do this so because sometimes if there's a lag spike or something like that, the tick won't count. So it's happened to me. So I do 60 to 64, which is like 1/4 of a second. If the score also has the escape artist class selected, then they will give get levitation for 1 second, levitation 100. Okay, now for the next command. Always active, and it is this. Done. Like always, they execute as charge matches. This is to check if they have a class and the cooldown. This is the cooldown. It's gonna keep adding 1 to the charge, meaning it will allow the player to go back down until it's done, until it resets. And now to reset it, it is this command. Whoops. Like always, execute. Also, if you notice that some have a slash and some don't, in command blocks it doesn't matter whether it has a slash or not. But sometimes I just type it by accident because I'm used to typing it in this chat bar. Okay, so charge matches 1260. After that, it resets. And these 2 dots means more if it's after. If it's before, it means or less. If score at S, this is to see this right here, from here back, is always going to be to check if they have the cooldown required, or if they, and to see if they have the class required for it to activate. And this resets it after 1260. I think that's like a minute and 3 seconds, somewhere around there. Okay. And now, I usually give a player an elytra, but like, I haven't really thought of a way to do it, but I just haven't gotten to do it now actually. So the player will get an elytra. Whoops, that's not the right slot. Let's go to survival. Slash scoreboard objectives players set at P escape artist 1. So now I have a class, and I believe it was 60 to activate it. So now I do charge. Actually, I can just hold shift. It's 3 seconds. I get launched into, and then the player can just use the electros. Escape, because like I said before, I use these classes for a manhunt that I make and I play with my friends. So this is the escape artist class, and now on to the next one. Okay, so for the next one, first the new command I found out, which is this one. You see, it shows a 1. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Okay, well, I'll set it to 0, so I don't have the class selected. So now if I run that command again, boom, only charge is the only thing that's going up. I'll change my charge after. Now the next class we're going to do is called Adrenaline Junkie. So first we have to create the scoreboard. And for that, we have to type this command. Scoreboard objectives add Adrenaline Junkie dummy. Dummy is like just a scoreboard that you can mess around with. Adrenaline Junkie, this is the name of class, remember? You can change this to whatever you want. Also, I gotta find out if I'm being too loud or too low. Okay, this you can change, remember? Press enter, creates a class. If I do that other command again, now Adrenaline Junkie, debe salir por aquí. Well, it shows up created here, but it doesn't show up here. I guess since no one has a scoreboard yet. Okay. Oh, it's because I don't have a scoreboard yet. Okay. So now, first command block. This is going to activate the speed. So slash execute as at A as a player. You guys already know this stuff. This is how long it's going to take to activate. Remember, every 20 ticks is 1 second. So this is about 5 seconds, I think it is. No, maybe a little more. Well, somewhere around there. And then if this checks if they have the class or not, and excuse me, speed 18 for 14, speed 4 for 18 seconds, and speed 14. And then true makes it so it doesn't show particle effects. Because I hate when it shows particle effects. That's why I don't even like using potions in survival. Well, on to the next one. And the next one, we're gonna put this. Whoops. Done. Like always, everything before run is gonna be basically the same for the class, because it's what checks if they have the requirements. The requirement is the class selected, and for the charge to have that specific amount. Here the charge is 300, so most likely it's gonna activate as soon as I turn it on. I should have activated actually. Well, after the scoreboard, the players add at S charge 1. Oh, it's because I don't have the class selected. That's why. Okay. So after that, it's gonna keep adding. This is a cooldown like always. Almost always the second command block, I always have it as a cooldown, so I can stay more organized. Now for another one. Adrenaline Junkie has a lot because I have it so it gives benefits, but it also comes with drawbacks. Okay. This one's gonna reset it. So matches 1, like I said before, this is what makes the requirements from this back. Run scoreboard players reset at S. This resets the scoreboard. Let's do F3D so I can clear the chat so it's more organized. And now this one is gonna be all the potion effects. You can keep going up or keep placing the command blocks wherever. This is just so it's easier. Okay. Here always active. Repeat. Done. Like I said before, it's always gonna be the scoreboard for the charge. Matches 300. This is the cooldown. This is when it activates, and then the cooldown starts. And once it matches 1 for Adrenaline Junkie, then it means you have the class selected. And this gives strength for 18 seconds and strength 3. And trust me, it's pretty overpowered. I used to have strength 5, but I've found out how overpowered it is. Okay, another one. Put that one in. Put that. This one, you can copy the speed one. Like I said, showed before. If you control middle click to pick block, you can copy with all its NPT. So you can just go here and then change the effect. So it's jump boost for 18 seconds, and then 4, and then true. You can just do that. It doesn't matter. I already put it here, so I'm just gonna continue with this one. Okay. You can see that when it has an NBT, as it shows an NBT in the thing. I'm pointing with my actual finger. That's crazy. Okay. So now another command block. This is the last positive effect, which is resistance. And like before, like I said for the other one, you can also just copy and paste it from the copy from the MBT. Because it's basically the same thing. You can actually do it for all of these because all of these are pretty similar. So this one is resistance. Whoa, that's a lot. Let's do that. There you go. Resistance 18 for 18 seconds, my bad. And 2. I would put 2 because if you put resistance 3, then it basically makes them unkillable. They take no damage. And usually it adds 1. So if you put 2, it's going to give you 3. They're barely going to take damage. Actually, no, maybe it's because it puts it to 4. It's something like that. You guys can test it out. Okay, so now for the negative side, for the side effects of this class. Let's place it right here. So the first side effect is slowness, and this is different because if you look at these, they activate when it reaches 300 to 304. If I press this, and I open this, this activates at 660 to 664. So after your ability runs out, your positive effects run out, then you get slowness, and you also get more effects. And this is what it is. Effect give at P, Minecraft slowness, for 9 seconds, and then the strength is 4. Because I still want the player to move a little bit, but not much. Okay, next command block. This one's weakness. This one was kind of difficult because I had to find a weakness that made it so the player can still do damage, but still fight at least, and still be weak. So I gave them weakness 0. Like I said before, for some reason, whenever you put a number, it adds 1 to the strength. So even though I put a 0 here, it's at the strength of the effect is actually a 1 for some weird reason, and it lasts for 14 seconds. Okay, and now for the last command of Adrenaline Junkie, it is this. Done. Let me clear everything. And like I said before, you can just copy it from the MBT, or you can just copy and paste. Okay, so like always before, before run, it's all the same. This is the same cooldown, the same side effects, it starts at the same time. This just gives nausea for 8 seconds, and the strength is 5. I don't think the strength for nausea does anything. Maybe it does, but I'm too blind to see it. Well, now that I activate it, let's give myself the Adrenaline Junkie class. So, you can just use up and down arrow to go to previous commands. Adrenaline Junkie. Set my score to 1. Since it's be above the required amount, it's just gonna go up. So it is 300, I believe. Yeah, 300. So let's do charge. 280. And also remember to charge all this, it's shift. Hold shift. And now I'm super fast for a decent amount of time. 13, 12, 12, 11. I think it's 18 seconds. And punches on me, you can see I too shift them. And now, wow, there you go. Now the weakness takes care. Now I can really make it. And the weakness lasts the longest. So it's pretty good, but it comes with its drawbacks. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. So these are the commands for the Atomic Bomb class from here all the way to here. That's all of these. And this one's the cooldown one, the one that you didn't need before for the radiation one, but now you do. Okay, pause the video if you're still writing. Most likely you are, I'm sorry. This is Escape Artist from here all the way to here. In order to give the player a elytra, you can also run /give at P or at A distance equals dot 3 or whatever it's you want, and then elytra 1. And if you wanted to make it so it only gives it to that player, then you can do score equals curly bracket. The name of the class is Escape Artist. Escape Artist. Yep. Equals 1. And there you go. The issue with this, oh, it's a comma here. The issue with this is that it's gonna keep giving them an elytra. and I want to give them an Electro that has 50% durability. And Electro has like 416 durability or something like that. And I only want to give them half of it. I don't want to give them the whole thing. So I still have to find a way. But that's that. And for Adrenaline Junkie, this one's long. Can I fit everything on the screen? Yes, I can. This is all. Let's zoom out. There you go. All this is Adrenaline Junkie. Let's go one space right here. There you go. So this one gives speed. This one starts to charge. This one resets to charge. This one gives strength, jump boost, resistance, and then these are the drawbacks: slowness, weakness, and nausea. And if you want, you can pause the video now. And thank you for watching now, actually. Bye. Have a great day.